Hey guys, Callie Fab here, and today I'm sporting the Canadians. My girlfriend from work actually just got me this hoodie, so of course I had to wear it. Duh. She travels back and forth from Canada to the US to work here. Very cool. I love Canadians, so hello. Anyways, I am going to do my project 10 uses. I am ready to do an update. I don't have quite 10 uses on a lot of these items, but some of them I already know I either want to declutter or put in a project pan or put back in my collection so I can try out something else for the time being, and I'm ready to update you guys on that. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first item I have here, this one was definitely used well over the 10 time mark. This is the Clinique Get Cheeky palette, and it has 3 different blushes in it. The names were only on the box and not on the actual product, so I put them on the product. There is Pink Honey, Black Honey, and Nude Pop. So that is what the palette looks like there, and I absolutely loved it. No problems with it. I actually used Black Honey and Pink Honey the most. I actually thought I would use Nude Pop a lot more, but it is very light. I think that's more of a winter shade for me since it's so light. But yeah, I love this palette. I already have the new one for this Christmas in my cart at Sephora. I can't stop. I love them so much. It's such a good formula. I know they are not cruelty free, but I do really love this, and I'm definitely putting this back in my collection. Then I have the Physicians Formula. This is the Argan Wear Ultra Nourishing Argan Oil Powder in the shade Beige. This is what I was using as my pressed setting powder. I really wore it down, you guys. Like, you probably can't see, but this was like a, you know, a raised imprint on there, and I wore it down a lot. I really enjoyed it. It pressed. It set my makeup very, very well, and I had no complaints about this. I thought it was great. It was the right color. It didn't darken me or lighten me at all, and I really enjoyed it. The smell is very like herbally smelling. Maybe that's not the word. I don't know. It has a smell to it, which is fine. At least it's not that butter smell. Ugh. Anyways, this was great. That one I definitely used 10 times too, by the way. Okay, something I did not use 10 times, and I'm actually going to be decluttering it. I just can't make it work. I have very dry skin, and I feel like this was part of the reason I have been breaking out, along with, I already put it in my empties, but along with that Peter Thomas Roth thermal mask. Oh, no. No. Anyways, this is the NYX Pore Filler. This is just like the regular pore filler primer. This was really big for a while. I barely used any of this. This is too heavy of a pore filling primer for me. I can't make this work, and I don't want to keep trying. There we go. Okay, next we had the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and this is in the shade light to medium. I did really enjoy this, and I actually started wearing down the imprint, like the little, you know, bronze booster with the little flower thing in the middle. Is that a flower? Yeah, I guess it is. I really did like this. I didn't have any issues with it. However, I do think it is a little dark on me, so I did go pretty heavy-handed a couple different times, and I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, that's a little dark. So in the future, when I wear this, I will be putting on a much lighter coating, but I did really enjoy it, and I'm gonna keep it in my collection. I used that probably about 7 or 8 times, so almost to the 10. Okay, this is something that I'm actually going to pan right now. I'm not going to put in a panning project. I'm just going to keep it in my bathroom and keep using it until it's gone. This is the Ole Henriksen Balance Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub, and this is like a warming scrub, very similar to the Peter Thomas Roth, although this one was not breaking me out at all. I was using this one first for about a week and a half before I started using that one. My skin didn't break out at all, and then all of a sudden I started using that Peter Thomas Roth one, and it started breaking out. So I moved back to this one. I finished up that one, I moved back to this one, and now I feel like my skin is finally starting to get clear again. Gosh, it was so frustrating having like all these little breakouts all over, and then like my skin just didn't look good. Like I was telling you guys how I was getting like so many compliments on how good my skin was looking. Yeah, those went away very fast. But anyways, I don't have many uses of this left. I definitely use this about 15 times. Pretty much every night when I was taking off my makeup, if I wanted an exfoliating cleanser, I was using this. The scrubby bits in these are very, very like thick. Maybe not thick is the right word, but they're large. And so you have to really gently rub your skin. You don't want to rub too hard. You don't want to, you know, actually break the surface of your skin by rubbing this. But I do really like this, and I'm just going to keep it in my bathroom and pan it. Okay, something I did not actually get the chance to try, and I'm not going to keep it in this project. I think I'm just going to pan it at some point. I have so many moisturizers, and I've just been kind of skipping over this one and, you know, just kind of not really using it, to be honest. I haven't used it once. This is the Amore Pacific, the Essential Cream Fluid, and this I would use as like a step after toning. And there it is there. It is just a small little sample guy, and I don't know, I didn't reach for it all. I completely forgot about it. It was in my drawer. I could see it. I just, you know, forgot it was in a project, to be honest. So I am going to take this out for now, and I'm just going to put it in a panning project at some point. But I'm sick of looking at it in my drawer, to be totally honest. And I'm using other things as a moisturizer and a serum right now, so I don't really need it. A couple more things. I had these Sephora Lip Stories in Labyrinth City. This was really, really dark. This is a matte version, and I really liked this one. It did have like a slightly creamy finish, but it looked matte on the lips, which I really liked. The creaminess actually just made it so my lips didn't dry out completely, which was really nice. So I did enjoy this. I did wear this on camera, I think twice. Other than that, I was just wearing it at home. I don't wear lipsticks like this to the hospital. That would be way too much. Way too much. As much as I love, you know, bold lips and I love it, yeah, no, I'm not gonna wear that to the hospital. I wear a mask all day like this. So you're not going to see anything anyways, and then it's just going to rub all over my mask, which is just going to get all over my face, and then I'm going to look like a clown face when I take my mask off. So I'm not going to wear this at work, but I did really like it, and I am going to be keeping it in my collection. I wore this about 6 to 7 times, maybe more than that. I'm not exactly sure. I was marking it down. It's on my computer. My computer's being annoying right now, so I'm not going to even turn it on. But yeah, I did like that. I'm keeping it. Something else I'm keeping in my collection, but it definitely needs to get panned very soon, is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Kennedy. This is a matte formula. Yes, this is a matte formula. I loved it. The days that I wore it, I actually got a lot of compliments on it. The color, I think it's just like the color on my skin looks really nice. If you guys can see, it is like soft again. I did revive it. I don't know where it is right now, but I did revive it with my Tarte Maracuja oil. So I do have that to revive it. And that's kind of how I've been using it. So it hasn't like been so bad. And reviving it like that seemed to really work. This is what the swatch looks like. It is gorgeous, you guys. I've been really loving this and really enjoying it, and I'm definitely going to keep it in my collection, but like I said, I do need to pan it soon. It is pretty well revived right now. I put the drops all over, like probably about 10 drops on it because it was real dry. And then I let it sit just like upright for about a day, and then I kind of mixed it in and it worked perfectly. So far, Maracuja oil will revive the mattes. Hello. I'm gonna put this one back in my collection. I used it about 9 times? 9 times. I wore it at work quite a few number of times, and then I wore it at home, and I wore it on camera. I wore it quite a few number of times, like I said, but yeah, I'm gonna keep that one for sure. So this one, I cannot get this little nasty looking part off of it, like the sticker part that was making it stay sterile. Not sterile, but clean. Bad choice of words. Anyways, this is the Tristique Mini Lip Glaze in the shade Paris Pink, and I loved this. This was great. I could wear it at work. It wasn't too bold for work. It was just like a pinky lip stain. So that is what the color looks like there underneath Kennedy, and it was really pretty. I wore it quite a few number of days. I didn't wear it down at all. Like, as you can see, like there's still a lot left, especially for being a mini, but I can definitely pan this at some point, probably in my lip service. This will go in. Now that I know that this will work for me, I will definitely pan it in my lip service, so look for it there. And the last but definitely not least part of this video, and this project for this round, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit 3, or Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3 palette. This is the rose gold one. I love this one, you guys. I wore this literally every day I wore makeup, which was quite a bit actually this past month. I've been really enjoying wearing makeup lately, and yeah. The colors that I can definitely see that I wore down, I definitely wore down the bronzer here. I wore down this center, this is the highlight shade here, and I definitely wore down this finishing powder here, the darker one. I was working more towards the darker one here in the summer while I still have a little bit of sun left, because I figured by the end of summer slash winter, because we barely get a fall, which is really depressing because I love fall. You know, I won't be able to wear that finishing powder that's a little bit darker. I mean, I probably will. It's a finishing powder. It doesn't really give your skin color, but I don't like to add any extra color when I'm very pale. So anyways, I absolutely love this. I highly recommend these. I don't even want to say that because I want to make sure I get my Ghost palette, because you guys know that the new one coming out for this Christmas, these are the Christmas palettes. The new one coming out is called the Ghost palette, and I absolutely need it. Of course, I'm going to be buying it. And they're going to have a Ghost Unlocked palette, which I have the Unlocked palette from last year, and they're going to have a 4 blush palette. What? Sold. You just sold me. Hourglass has amazing powders, and I am so happy to have this. I use this probably 25 times. I don't even know. So many times I use this. Absolutely love it, and I'm definitely keeping it in my collection. And now I have to go and grab 10 more items to test out and use for the upcoming however long it takes me to use them up before I make a decision on them. Let's go. Okay, you guys, so as I was picking, I realized just now as I counted that I actually have 11 products. Oh well, I'm over it. We're gonna do 11. Okay, so the first thing I want to test out is a scent from Luxury Scent Box. They actually sent me 5 scents to review for you guys, so you will be seeing a video on that and a review of the actual brand. But I wanted to give this scent a fair shot. I think I like it, but I'm not exactly sure. I haven't worn it for enough days in a row yet. These sprayers, these amount, you get 30 days worth of sprays in here, so that's a good thing too. Maybe I can use it until it's gone and see if it actually is the 30 days, right? I don't know, I don't like using scents that many days in a row, but we will test it. It is like the spin cap, just like Scentbird. So this is just another brand, and yeah, I'm gonna try that out and see what I think. Okay, then I have a Marc Jacobs lipstick. This one I got from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, one of the two, and this is a color that I'm not quite sure about. This is called Strange Magic, and this is the New Nudes line, which is why the packaging is nude. Hello. So this is what the color looks like. It's very pale pink, and I mean pale pink. So that is what it looks like. Is it even gonna show up? There it is on my hand right there. I'm not sure how this is gonna go on the lips. It was very creamy though, and I know I do like Marc Jacobs formula. I love quite a few of his lipsticks, so I'm hoping this is gonna work. I don't know about that color though, you guys. We'll see. We'll see. Next I have from Thrive Cosmetics, and it's Cosmetics, right? It's cute. Brilliant Eye Brightener in the shade Stella. I've had this in my drawer forever. I was using it as an eye bright, like an inner corner brightener, but I've literally used like nothing of this, you guys. So I just want to use it, give it a fair shot, see if I can make it work as like a cream eyeshadow is what it's intended to be. See if I can use it up, or if I should just declutter it. There is the shade right there. It is a very like light pale, like champagne-y color. It's really pretty. I just don't ever reach for these things, so I really need to start going through them. making sure that I still like them. Okay, so for the setting powder that I picked, I want to kind of go through all of my setting powders in this project, is the Sexy Mama from The Balm. This is supposed to be anti-shine translucent powder, and you guys know I like a glowy face, but lately I've been kind of into more of the matte face with a very light highlighter, kind of what I've been going for lately. I have used this previously, but I don't really remember it, to be totally honest. It is almost completely brand new there, so I know you're not going to see any use on it really when I finish it, because 10 uses is really not a lot. And by the way, I do keep them in their little slips because I think that that is the cutest packaging ever. I love it. Nothing wrong with that. Then I got something from one of my girlfriends at work. She had like a not a gift box, but she had like a box of makeup that she wasn't gonna use. She was just getting rid of. So I picked out the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Neutral 15. I just don't know if I like this formula. I do have this in white, just as a foundation mixer. I don't use it on my eyes at all, but this is like a perfect color for concealer for my eyes. I should definitely roll this up so I don't ruin my sleeve on my brand new hoodie, but that is the shade right there. I do remember using it one time, and I definitely used way too much. So the plan is to use it very, very lightly just as my concealer and see how it goes. I'm also going to try to conceal a few of my acne breakouts that are driving me crazy that won't go away. Nonetheless, I'm going to see how I can use it, if I can use it, and if not, then I'm going to declutter it back into the bin to give to everybody at work and see if anybody else can make it work. Then I have another primer. This is a mattifying primer. I've had this in my drawer forever. I don't even know where I got it or when I got it or how I got it. No idea. This is the Avance, I don't know, plus Flawless Effects Skincare, and this is Invisible Pores, Anti-Shine, Mattifying Emulsion, MT, I don't know what that is, plus Sheer, and this is a primer, and this is a pore refining primer. So it's pretty full. It's like almost completely full. I feel like I have swatched this before, but I've never, ooh, and it just came right out. It was ready. It was ready to come and play. So like I said, I've not used this ever. Clearly, I have not used this, but it is getting older in age. Just based on my entire collection, I know I got this way early on in my collection, probably when I bought something on like, I don't know, Mercari or Poshmark. Somebody probably threw this in as like a free sample at some point. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel super mattifying, but I can see the slight mattifying effect, and it is quite tacky. I just put some on my hand. It's quite tacky. Oh, it's kind of like drying down now. I don't know. I am more than willing to test this out, see if I can make it work, and if I can, cool, I will try to use this up. It's a small sample, 0.05 fluid ounces, so it's actually a decent sized sample in here, and I just want to use it, see if I can make it work. Make it work. Okay, then I have a mask, and I remember when I bought this mask, I don't think I meant to buy this mask. This is the L'Oreal Paris. This is the Pure Clay Mask with, and it says Argyle Pure. It is the green one, or like, I guess the slightly green one. So I did show you guys this in one of my recent TJ Maxx hauls because I got a few more of these. So I just want to see if I can make this one work. And if this is not the one that I meant to buy, then I will pass it along. I'm sure my girlfriends won't mind. I don't dip my fingers in masks like this. I do use a brush, and I get enough on the brush that I'm gonna use on my entire face, and I use just that one dip because I like to be able to pass these along if I don't like them. I don't dip my fingers in. I don't double dip the brush. I don't know. It makes me feel weird the next time I go to clean my face too. So I guess there's two reasons for it, but yeah. Okay, and then I have a little teeny tiny sample of the CEO Sunday Riley. This is the Vitamin C and E Protect and Repair Moisturizer. I have a large size of this. This is the oldest one in my collection that I have. I got it in a Christmas kit last Christmas or the Christmas before. I'm not really sure, but it was in my drawer of skincare that I need to use up like soon. So I'm gonna try to use this as much as I can, see if I can make it work. 2 more things. Nope, 3 more things. I lied. So since I've been really loving purple lately, I pulled out the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Crybaby. It is this like pastel-y pale purple. Sorry, my dogs are just walking and I don't want to close them out of the room. Oh, you're so sweet. Anyways, I think this one, is it broken? I don't know if this one's broken or not, but all of these cream gel liners break. Just a forewarning, if you guys get any of these, they probably will break, which is okay. I know that they break, so it's totally fine. It's in the middle of that lip and that bronzer right there. I think it's gorgeous, and I think I can totally make this work for this season, especially since I've been so into purples lately, and I'm excited to see what I think about it. I really like the blue one in Prance that is like that pale pastel blue color, so I'm hoping I'm gonna like this one as well. We shall see how much I use it and go from there. Two more things. I have a lipstick. I try to always put a lipstick or two, as you can tell, in these projects because I really need to test these out and make sure that these are ones that I can make work in my collection. If not, I want to pass them along as they're almost brand new. So I have the Colourpop. This is the Cream Luxe lipstick, and this one is in the shade Little League. This is the most recent one I have purchased, and I haven't even swatched it yet, which tells me that I need to try this. All of the other Colourpop cream gel lips I have swatched previously, so ooh, this one is gorgeous. Oh my god. This is totally a fall color for me. Let me show you that swatch. Oh my god. That is totally a Cali shade. It's like that brown, but like with the slightest rosy tint to it. Totally my shade. I will test that out. Finally, is this the matte one? This might be the matte version, you guys. If I'm wrong, I will put it in the description below. Anyways, finally, I'm going to use another thing that I got recently at TJ Maxx just to make sure I can make it work. And this is the Becca Apres, I don't know, Ski Glow Face Palette. And this has 3 different highlighters in it. Supposedly two blushes, but I could never use this as a blush, and 1 bronzer. The bronzer is in the bronzer is in Bronze Bandy, which I know I have, so I'm not going to be fully testing out the bronzer. I know I like it, I know I have it, but I mainly want to test out, let me see if I can not blind you. I mainly want to test out these 3 highlighters here, and then this blush. The blush is in Winterberry, so they don't have a single version of that. And then the 3 highlighters are in Rose Quartz, Icicle, and Opal, which I know I have Opal. I know I like Opal, so I guess I won't be testing that one out too much either. But let me give you a swatch of these other ones. Okay, you guys know that I only swatch these blushes super heavy so you can actually see the color. So the Icicle shade is gorgeous. It's like that white reflective shade. This one's more of a moonstony type shade, and then that is the blush in Winterberry. That blush kind of reminds me of, I was gonna say Wild Child, Wildflower, Flower something. I can't remember what it's called. I need to go to bed. But anyways, that's what we're working with. Kind of close. Minus that bronzer. That bronzer right here was something I was gonna see if I could make work, but I think it might be too dark for the upcoming months. Anyways, I am done talking your ear off. I'm gonna put all of these in my little spot in my drawer here to test out, make sure I can make work, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you're still enjoying these because I'm absolutely loving these videos. They are so much fun and so worth it because I'm really testing out things in my collection, making sure I can make them usable for myself, and really enjoying my stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.